Hello, I'm Trent, aka O Trademark here. I can't believe this happened. I wasn't. I can't believe this happened. But you're looking out on your screen. Shiny Rias. That's right. I got back to back shiny mythics. You can't make this stuff up. I guess when you stop caring about a game, that's when you get lucky in it. I don't know. But I was going to make some videos about all the new units that came out for the April Fool's event in Anime Adventures. But honestly, there's just not all that much to write home about. So I just decided to do this video and just cover kind of like everything that you might want to know about the new units in one video. So let's just talk about them real quick. Akenna is basically let's just bring him up like this. This will be easier to actually look at. Let's start with, we can start with Rias, whatever. Rias is a magic heal unit for placement. Her 52nd DPS overall, 45th group DPS. The reason why her rankings are so low is because she's a full AoE unit. So she's, I don't know how many full AoE heal units we have, but it's very few. So she basically has at max upgrade, she has a 22 radius full AoE circle, and she's dealing about 8k DPS. Kind of mid, to be honest, but she is hitting air. She is a 4 placement, and she's Rias. So there you go. Next up, we have Akenna. Magic ground unit, hybrid at upgrade 3. DPS rank of 13, group DPS of 18, and value rank of 25. So she's doing 15k DPS at max upgrade. Takes 80,000 yen to get there. 12 radius targeted AoE circle. Now the cool thing about her as a hybrid unit is most hybrids actually require a significant investment, usually somewhere around 25,000 to 60,000 yen before they actually start hitting air. Akenna is unique in that she only takes 13.5 thousand to actually get to the point. It's only her 3rd upgrade where she starts hitting air. So it's pretty cheap, pretty easy to get her up to the point where she's hitting air. Overall, pretty solid unit. Very similar to like the other hybrid DPS units that we have. You know, Boros, Bakugo, those types of units. They're all pretty much very, very similar in that regard. And finally, we have Kuneko Hellcat, physical ground unit, 5 placement, 27th DPS overall, 10th group DPS with 9th value. So this unit is a cone AoE damage unit, 10.6k DPS, about 100,000 damage total. So the new units, like, again, yeah, like, let's talk about the buffs too. Deku is buffed. He's now just slightly lower DPS than Meliodas. However, he has a better line AoE, and because of that, I think he's probably, Deku's arguably better than Meliodas now because of his AoE. His 35 length with the 10 width is actually really good. 3rd highest group DPS in the game because of that 4 placement, and 3rd highest value in the game. So Deku with the buff is actually looking pretty nice now. I would recommend getting him, but again, he's not like extremely necessary if you already have someone like Meliodas out there. The other buff was Hawk. Hawk's now is doing 12.6k DPS as a physical heal unit. 6th highest value overall. So he's one of, if not the highest heal unit value out there. Now, arguably better than like Hanji. 10 radius targeted AoE circle. Basically, his damage was just buffed. He's a solid unit now, but I think one of the problems that people don't like these the 4 placement units is because they typically have lower DPS and then they have a higher group DPS to make up for it. So like rolling unique on someone like Hawk is not good, right? Or it's not as good still as rolling it on someone like Metal Knight. So Hawk is good now. He's probably the best physical heal unit in the game, but again, the physical heal units are still just not great. And one more thing about Shigaraki that I didn't mention in the stream yesterday, the decay, how it works is when you apply the decay to an enemy, all of your units or all the units attacking it will deal true damage. So I can see Shigaraki being like a meta unit in something like Infinity Castle or any mode where you have a lot of resistances. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Honestly, the update, it's fun, and I'm actually super surprised that they put Highschool DXD into the game, but none of the units are actually meta shifting, like must-have units. There's a lot of them that are on par with previous, they're on par with meta units, but yeah, there's just nothing that super stands out this update so far to me. That might change. They have been, like I said, they buffed Hawks and Deku, which was needed, but maybe they'll buff some of the other units like the Highschool DXD units. But nonetheless, this is the April Fool's update, and I'll take it because apparently since I've slowed down how much I play this game, my luck has been insane. Anyways, guys, that's it for me, Malo Alpito. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out of here.